Absolutely.
And it's setting off.
It is. Hold on. Let me pull up butt. Let me put up the butt. Let's hit record. Override that one. All right, we're recording. And we got, what, a minute? We got a minute. We're live on Twitch. And YouTube right now. I think. I think we are. What else?
Way to find out.
What else? Oh, okay, good. I'm testing out the new internet, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, on the new internet.
Yeah,
Cool.
with the new show. So
Cool.
the new fiber optic. All right, let's see. All right, so let's go live on no name. You ready? I'm gonna count down 5, 4, 3. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
You're listening to Two Idiots versus the World with your star, Marfo and Mike, and the other guy, JT, whatever his name is.
Yo, welcome everybody to a new live show of Two Idiots versus the World with Steve, your man, Lost Man Life, my co-host, as always, Jake.
What's up?
Oh!
What's up? Player.
I know it's been a while, but it's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back on. It's been, it sucks not being on. It was almost a month and a half. I was having some internet issues, and then the holidays.
Right, and then I was gone for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So a lot of things are going on, a lot of things are happening, good things are happening, and let's just hope that it continues in 2019. You know?
I think so. I mean, I really hope so. I mean, things look good.
Yes, they look very good so far. I think at least 2018 is almost over. It's like ridiculous. You know?
It is fucking ridiculous.
And then we're in the middle of November, and that's December, and that's it. It's done.
But you know what, Mike? I'm glad that it's over. I'm happy that it's over. This was the worst year I've ever had.
Well,
maybe
like
not
that.
the worst, but it was a bad year. I made some bad choices.
Let's hope for your sake that it's better for 2019.
I hope so.
Me too.
But
you've had some. You get laid.
You've had a whole dude. I mean, how long has it been for you?
Oh, sorry, you have no idea. I think there's cobwebs down there.
Have you checked?
I think my friend was like, "Hey, what's that? What's going on here?" He'd be like shocked and like he would be like, "Oh my god, is that what that is? I forgot what it looked like."
That's a penis.
You know, like he would be like, "Hey, what's that? Is that a vagina? Wow." And she was known I don't know how long. You know? And I can't even do the other thing either.
Well, your mom's in. Is she's in there now, or
No.
But your brother's always in the house.
No, my mom will be down in 2 months. It's a countdown now. About 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're not excited.
You know, I had a good one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
having one, and like exciting. Yeah, it'd be nice to have my mom down here, you know.
Yeah.
And then it had the good and the bad, you know what I mean? The good part is I'll have a good meal every night.
Yeah. Nice kosher meal, too. Healthy.
So,
It'll be healthy. And-
well, I don't know about that. But
Well, let me ask you: is your mom in pretty good shape for the most part, or is she a big woman, or is she a
No.
she's a thin woman?
mine, when he's getting fat or getting tall.
No, just maybe because you know how older people get, they put on a little weight.
No, I think my mom looks pretty good.
Because
And
they're
you're her
sitting,
age.
they're sitting around the house all day.
But that's the thing. My mom doesn't sit around. She works. She's still working. You know? And, yeah, she has all her faculties. You know what I mean? And, so the good part, again, I have someone to make dinner. You know?
Yeah, and will she do your laundry too?
She might actually. If she has nothing to do, she might actually do it.
That's not a bad gig, man. Having your mom
Or
around.
if she has like a little load that she wants to add, when there's like a full load,
Uh huh.
she might add like stuff. Not that I would ask her to do that.
Yeah. No, I know.
But yeah, yeah, she might.
Which is, I mean, listen, I would do anything if I can live with my parents. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but then you can't let anybody over.
That's not true.
I like,
See, my
I
parents
like
are a
when
little
someone
different.
over.
See, my parents are a little different. Like they're
Yeah,
not.
They have a house, right?
Yes.
They have a house.
They have a house. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little different. I'm like right on top of my mother, almost.
That is true. It's just
And then like, the condo's not that big.
no. I mean, it's a nice size for.
Yes, it is.
A
It's
family.
nice. It's decent size, but still, all in all, you turn around, there's my mom. You know what I mean?
Well, if she's out all the time, then you probably won't see her as much.
Well, that would be great. If that's the case, I would love that.
So get her. This is what I would do if I was you. I would get or try to find a list of activities Monday through Friday. Put it together and just leave it for your mother and say, "Look, Ma, these are the things that you could do on Monday. I got a thing for you to do on Tuesday night. I got a thing for you to do on, and keep her out and keep her busy so she doesn't bother you. So this way she comes home late, and then she comes home and she goes right to bed.
Yeah,
she's
so
old.
who's in dinner?
Well, listen, what do you want? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? She might still do your laundry because then she'll be, during the day, or maybe she might cook during the day. So before she goes out and goes to her book club,
That isn't point.
goes to.
But she also, my uncle's also moving now, so has him too.
Oh, then yeah, they'll keep each other company.
You know.
But then you got a problem. Then you got to make sure that he's not coming over the house all the time. Because then you're
true.
gonna have fucking.
Like she can go there.
Yeah, exactly.
She can go there, but not them coming over here all the time.
Yeah, and set some ground rules. They can't come over on the weekday. Monday through Friday. Or not. Or both of them, or only one of them could come, but only for an hour.
At a time limit. All right, time's up. Get out.
You're done. You gotta go.
Sorry.
You walk in, you're like, Uncle, look, and you just start tapping your watch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great story that you're telling me, but you gotta finish it the next time.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
You don't have to
I
go
know.
home, but
I
you
know,
you
buddy.
can't stay here.
Like,
Yeah, no, I
you
totally.
gotta use the bathroom, go to your house. Right?
I totally agree. Don't let them stink up your bathroom either, because old people have some really horrible shit.
Especially mine. It's my bathroom that they're using.
It's a bad smell.
It is.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to say anything
yeah.
bad about your mom, but having a bunch of old people, that's the other thing, dude. Then she's going to start making friends, and Stella's going to start knocking on the door because
Oh, gosh. Stella.
you got to tell
By
your
the way-
mom to stay
by
away
the
from
way-
her.
By the way, I saw her yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was leaving her my work, and I saw her in the lobby, in the hallway, in her house coat.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I had somehow get that out of my mind.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Ain't
thanks.
gonna happen.
But yeah, so she's coming down, my uncle coming down, you know, my aunt coming down. My mom will have to know, you
There'll be
know?
things going. Yeah, she'll be okay. She'll be all right.
Yeah.
Keep her busy.
No
Keep her out of the house.
no problem is knowing she don't have a license.
I know.
That's
Oh, that's right. She can't
That's the
drive.
main issue.
How come
But
she never got it in New York? Just because she never.
she just never needed it in New York. She only took public transportation, and then my stepdaughter came along, and he drove her everywhere, and I got my license, and then between me and him, we drove her everywhere, and then when he passed away, I drove her everywhere. She just never had a reason to go get a license.
You know, I'll tell you something. I didn't get my license until I was maybe in my 20s, and I come down here to Florida, and everybody's like, "Well, I've been driving since I was like 16 years old." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, yeah,
No,
that's the age you can drive down here, 16, with a permit,
Yeah.
with an adult.
Right, and that only reason is because they don't have a mass transit like New York does. You know?
That is true.
Everywhere you go in New York, there's a bus, a train, you know, and the subway, the buses. So there's ways to get around in New York, but not in Florida.
Listen,
Yeah.
I want to talk about something.
Okay.
The elephant in the room.
Uh-oh.
You went on the Stern Show.
Yes.
How was that?
And I know how I was not to tell anybody. And they tell me, they say, don't say anything. You can't tweet about it. You can't Facebook about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was on the Stern Show. Was that like 2 weeks ago now? Right? Something like that?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
I had the best time ever.
That's awesome.
I really did. From the time I got there to the time I left, they were so awesome. All of them. And what was really nice is that I was the only black actor that was invited.
That's nice.
Yeah. So I didn't have to compete with other black actors in the room. Except for Jay-Z. I don't know if Jay-Z is really a black. He should be a black actor. I feel.
Why do you say
Right?
that?
Well, he mumbles everything. You can't say a complete sentence. When you try to talk to Howard, you can't say a whole phrase without like either laughing or giggling or doing that little chuckle that he does. You know? But the whole experience was awesome. I got to meet Jim Brewer. He was awesome. Remember Jim Brewer from Saturday Night Live?
Of course.
He did
Half
Goat
Baked.
Boy. Right?
Yeah, Half Baked. He played Goat Boy. Well, that's not his only thing. He had so many great skits, you know.
Oh my God! I
Just
know.
Joe Pesci.
And then-
I think every
Right.
impression he ever did on Saturday Night Live was amazing. I don't know why. I mean,
absolutely.
I liked Goat Boy, but he really shouldn't be known for Goat Boy. You know, he should be known for. And plus, his stand up is friggin' hilarious.
Yeah.
He is super funny, man.
So I met him. I met Lisa Lampanelli.
How is she? She's thin.
Yes. Oh my God! I couldn't believe how much weight she lost. She was amazing. Really amazing. And she also was super cool. And then I met Nikki Glazer,
Yes,
who's a new comedian.
she's
And
hot.
she had her own show on the Comedy Channel on Sirius XM. And the whole thing was awesome. I was sitting there, and I still was like, it was so surreal being there. You know what I mean? Like, I I've been listening to it since he was on NBC. And to be in the studio now, it's just, I have to pinch myself. You know, sometimes. But it's just awesome.
That's amazing.
And then after the show, you got off and walked over, and, you know, we're all saying goodbye and stuff. And Alan came over and he's like, you did a great job, my man. You did a great sport. Thanks for coming. I got a fist bump from him. And then I saw Robin, and Robin gave me a hug.
Nice.
Robin gave me a hug.
So let me ask you. Okay, so did she give you a full? Like, did she let her breast touch your chest?
Yes.
So you felt her tits up against your chest.
I did feel her chest.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And I hadn't washed my chest since then.
That is amazing.
And she was so sweet and kind, and everyone really was. Jim Brewer, you know, like, hey man, you were awesome, great job. He actually spoke to my father for a few minutes also.
You know, I mean, because he took care of his dad for a long time.
Right.
You know, I mean, I remember the story when his dad shit his pants.
Yeah.
And he had to
I
clean
remember
it.
that.
Yeah, he's a good kid, man. Let me tell you, like
Really
if he
is.
was a son, like he's a good dude. You can tell, you know.
And then everyone after the show, like, I was waiting in the green room for a little while before they took me into another room. And every time someone walked by and they saw me, like, hey, great job, my man, you did a great job. You were awesome, you know? So, yeah, it was really cool.
That's awesome, man. So you were like high as a kite, basically.
Oh my God, I was so high. And I was so high that I couldn't even get things out that I wanted to say while I was, you know, in the studio.
Yes, and you know.
But he asked me if I wanted to promote anything, and I froze.
No, listen, but I always told you that's not important. You know, like what we do is you know, it's
Yes,
just fun.
but it would be nice if I could get my Twitter handle out there, you know?
Yeah.
I couldn't even get that.
Listen, they can find you.
Mhm.
Don't worry. They
But it
know
was
how to
awesome.
find you. They know
Really was.
Marfa and Mike. So
And then I did a lot of stuff for the show afterwards.
that was cool. And what did they say to you when you were in the studio?
I recorded like a whole bunch.
No, I know, but what
intros.
did one of the guys say to you when you was when you were
Oh,
recording?
well, I was in the studio
Yeah.
afterwards. After I was done recording everything,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to know for myself. I was like, let me ask you a question. As all the last actors, who's the easiest to work with? And they're like, you, hands down.
Wait. You asked them that question?
Yes.
So you said to him, I thought they voluntarily told you that they.
No, I was kind of I was curious to ask. I don't know why I asked. I don't know what the meaning was. I wanted to ask them, and they're like, you're like hands down the easiest guy to work with. You're so accommodating, and you're always ready to go. Yeah, you're awesome.
How come you can't do that for me? When I ask you to record something, like did you record that mumble rap song?
No, I hear. All right, you asked me to do a song, right?
Yes.
You asked me for the song. And I've been laughing like rain in the last 2 weeks, trying to come up with lyrics to that sound, to the beat. I'm just not a writer.
No,
If you
just make
gave
up
me
what.
something
Listen,
that was
you could just
halfway decent,
you could just
I
do,
would do it.
but you could just do like like just say something to the beat, which would be fine, and then I will put the subtitles on the bottom.
But but even that, like, I don't even know, like, what do I laugh about? Like, that's my issue. Just like when they asked me to my jokes for the show.
Yeah.
I laughed my brains out, trying to come up with something.
Yeah, but we
You
can,
know,
but we can tell our audience that we both wrote it together.
yes, but even still, like you, I had I had the icing. Let's put it this way: the joke is like a cake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had all the ingredients, and you put. I didn't know how to put it together. You put it together. So that's my issue. I don't have the ingredients, and I can't ask you to put it together, but I can't even come up with anything.
But you did,
I'm,
remember?
yes, but again, I had the ingredient, I had the idea.
That chloroform line.
Put it, but
Chloroform.
I couldn't put it into
That was your line.
What line?
The chloroform, remember, which was funny.
But I added that's only when I was brainstorming and I came up with it.
Yes, exactly. And that's what it takes to write a joke, any joke, whether it's with somebody or, or by yourself. It's just a matter of just brainstorming and thinking and having a concept of what you want to talk about. Like we hit on the girl part, which was kind of making fun of you, in a way, and also making fun of Ronnie, for giving you that advice.
Correct. So now you want me to write a song. I can't write a song on my own. If you would like, I will sit down with you and we can work on something.
Can we hear the roast?
I can't come up with my own thing.
Can we hear the roast? Because I made
yes.
I made something. I made that.
Can I get my notes?
What?
Can you get my notes? Is that all right?
No, I had it. I have recorded it already. Remember?
No. But you want me to read it, right?
You want to do it live?
Oh, you want to do it? Or you want to?
No, I was gonna play it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right.
This should be interesting. Everybody is a positive leader. As you know, Pastor, I am honored for the opportunity to roast Ronnie Organizer. Ronnie is my hero. I admire that he has the ability to get pussy. I admire that he can take a dildo up the ass and think it's not gay. Ronnie taught me that if you keep telling yourself something long enough, you can make it true. We all know that Ronnie is a big fan of NASCAR. Why would you be a fan of something you need a booster seat to do or watch?
That was a good one. That was yours. That was your joke right there.
Go ahead, Mark. Find another joke, please.
Ronnie's a great guy, though. He knows how to have a little soul to hit a woman. So I asked him, what was the best way to take home a woman? He said that I should use chloroform.
Killed it, bro. Killed it.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And I want to laugh on that.
You did. You killed it, man. Destroyed it.
You know, it was so hard because I was sitting in a room with like 5 comedians. You know?
And, great comedians. You were sitting with Lisa Lampanelli, Jim Brewer, and, I've never actually seen her stand up, but she was fun. She was killing it. She was funny as shit. And Shuli, I had to open for Shuli, and that was, that was tough.
His style was pretty good.
Oh, Sal. Well, Sal's a good roaster. I mean, in general, he knows how to just look at when he used to call in and rip it, Baba Booey.
Probably.
Yeah, with
Right.
Gary. Yeah, so that's. I mean, you were with him some just amazing comics,
Right.
and when we sat down to write it, to come up with some ideas, you know, it just would have been awkward for you to be like, to go out. So we made it as like you wanted it, which was like a speech, almost just like
Right.
a thank you, and it to be a funny, short 2 minute, thank you. But you couldn't even get it out, and they kept interrupting you every time, and it throws you off. It throws off any comedian when somebody interrupts you.
Right.
You know,
And especially the person that's right, exactly.
It would have
I'm not even a comedian.
it would have been funny if you would have been like, "Can you shut the fuck up and let me say what I gotta say? Tell
Right.
my joke.
Yeah, it would have been.
I'm fucking working here."
But I had such a good time.
Oh, that's
Really.
amazing. Oh, I'm so proud of you, man. You did
Really,
you
I
did a
really
great
did.
job. The way you
And
did it was
I-
perfect. It was just you couldn't have done it any better. It was perfect. It went really well.
Yeah,
Because you were you,
you know,
and
and to top it all, I wrote Howard's book with me,
Mhm.
the first book that he wrote,
Okay,
and he signed it for me.
nice. Now it's a
Yeah.
collector's item. Now that is a official collector's item.
Yeah, I'm like, I was afraid to ask. I wasn't sure. So I threw it on the ass. The worst thing you can do is say no. And yeah, he signed it, and I'm
Mike,
so excited about it.
Mike, this may not be the right time to ask, but if anything happens, can you just I wouldn't ask for anything if anything was to happen to you, but if something were to happen to you, can you
You
make
want
sure
that
that I
book?
get that book? Yeah.
So I don't need, that's not your name, it's my name in it.
So
Fine. If that's all you want, you have it.
that's all I would ever want from
No
you.
problem. You
Ever.
got it.
Sorry.
But when I had $1 million, you don't want that?
Nah. If you listen, I would never ask you for it, but if you wanted to maybe pay off my student loans or something like that, I'd be okay with it. I would let you do it.
No. Too bad I don't want to, that's not happening. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I still like a high on the show. You know?
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
And now I think I'm getting spotted a lot more now. I feel.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you had somebody spot you. What happened? You didn't tell me the story. I don't know what.
Well, so I went out for lunch on Sunday
Uh-huh.
with my sister-in-law, a friend of mine, on Monday. So we went to a cheesecake,
A what?
right? Huh?
What were you were breaking up?
Oh, I went to the Cheesecake Factory for lunch.
Nice. Who paid?
And on the time if you get there between 11 and 11:30, you don't have to wait for a table. Just a little FYI.
Where in the afternoon?
Yeah, like on Sunday or on Saturday,
Yeah, I
if
think.
you get there around 11:30 when they open, you don't have to wait online.
See,
But
that's nice.
you come after that, man, you're waiting for a table. But anyway, so we're walking out, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Can I take a picture with you? I'm a big Stone fan." I'm like, "Of course." I'm like, "Of course you can." So that was nice.
That's
you know?
cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ask him for
Really?
$5 after?
No.
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 Well, I have an announcement to make. Mike no longer is doing pictures with anybody. There's a mandatory
He can
$5
can
charge.
Oh man.
That would be funny
It was
if
nice.
you
It was just nice.
if you tweet that. attention, everybody. No more pictures with the public. If you come up, I will spit on you. Or if you give me $5, I'll let you take the picture with me. So, how many more Jewish holidays do you have? What's coming up next? Because we were Hanukkah. When is that?
Yes.
When is that exactly?
It happened, I believe, the first week of December. It's very early this year, which is not good because I have to get ready for it.
Now,
I'm not going to be ready.
I'm
Yeah,
just
the
curious
first
though,
day of
Mike.
Hanukkah is December 3rd.
December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Is it every year the same date?
No, it moves around.
Why? Because does it go by a different time or?
It goes by the Jewish calendar, which is different than our calendar.
So it's always off.
Our year is now 5783, I think. I believe it's 5783 in the Jewish calendar. And non-secular calendar, we're only up to 2018.
Which you follow both calendars then, right?
I do follow both calendars, yes.
Do you ever feel like you're stuck in like a time warp?
No, I don't.
No. I just think it would be difficult to follow two different.
Well, it's not that difficult. But the only thing I'm taking away from the Jewish calendar is the holidays. When they start, when they're done, you know what I mean? That's the only reason I need it.
As just for the Jewish holidays.
Right.
So you always know. What do they do? They mail. It's like they mail it out to all the Jews, like the new calendar every year in January, or do you got to go to a synagogue to get it?
Actually, our calendar year starts in September.
Because Luba hasn't gotten anything in the mail. No Jewish calendar.
No,
I've never seen one before.
You get those in the supermarket, or you get them at the local synagogue.
Do you have to buy them?
No.
You can get it for free?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So every Rosh Hashanah, which is our New Year, which is normally somewhere, depending on the calendar year, in September. Sometimes it's later, and it's in like the first week of October.
Ah.
So it moves around a lot.
That's interesting. I never knew that. I kind of figured because Hanukkah always jumped around.
Yeah.
And I would always wonder why. And I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, I thought it was during this time. Like, why does it?
No.
So I get it. Now. It makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. You made good points here, Mike, about the Jewish holiday.
Yeah, I tried. So this year, I'm hoping Hanukkah Harry remembers where I live.
Who's that? Hanukkah Harry?
I need him up. Because you guys had Santa Claus, and I was like, no, I want somebody. So I came up with Hanukkah Harry.
Hanukkah Harry.
Yes.
You really came up with them? That's your.
Yes, I did. And instead of driving a sleigh like Santa Claus does, you drive a Cadillac. Yeah.
Does he have a beard?
No. I didn't go that far. I don't know.
Or he's just got a really hairy chest?
No. But he wears a gold chain.
Nice. With a Star of David?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Nice.
And you have a couple of gold rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
That say Jew on it? Across and on the knuckles?
It has a Star of David and one of them. So Hanukkah Harry goes around, and for 8 days, drops off presents to all the girls and boys.
In his Cadillac?
In a Cadillac.
Does a Cadillac fly, or does it just drive?
No, it flies.
Okay, well,
It almost like
I was hoping it drives. This way, it'd be, I would think that maybe they're a little more realistic,
well,
modern.
it drives on the road, but it also flies.
It's genuinely one guy that doesn't have special powers that just goes around giving kids gifts.
No. Well,
Well, just you apparently.
Yeah, powers. But you have to do this for 8 days.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, no kidding.
Santa's just got to do it for one day.
Right. Yeah.
And then you got to do 8 days.
And you got to remember, Santa Claus goes down to Trinity.
Who's paying for all this shit anyway?
Who, Hannah?
Yeah, like who pays for all that shit? Because if Santa's giving you toys and stuff,
who's paying for that?
then who's fucking paying for it? Like,
Who's paying for Santa
I always thought about that when I was a kid. I was like, who's paying for all those toys? I'm like, I know where they're coming from. They're coming from Toys R Us. They're coming from the toy store. And Mattel would have these commercials, and I'd say to my dad, I said, Dad, I thought Mattel makes the toys, the He-Mans that I used to have.
Right. And what did he say?
He said Santa has a contract with them.
That makes sense. And that's what Hannah had.
And he gives it to him for free.
Well, Hannah has a little. He has to pay a little. Like,
he should have said he pays for it in gold.
That's 2% though.
Because Santa was magically rich, right?
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he lives secluded in the North Pole. He has all these really cool gadgets.
Right.
He's almost like Batman. He's got a lair. 'Cause that's what it is. Like when you're hiding out from somebody, it's a fucking lair, man.
That's right. I had a lair.
It's like a headquarters. It's like a secret headquarters. Yeah. You do have a lair?
I had. Yeah.
Where, in the basement?
In New York. Yeah. Very few people in my family were allowed to go into my basement. And that's a true story.
What did you do in the basement?
Well, that's where I lived.
Oh, you.
And I didn't like people going into my room, into my lair. So, very few people were allowed to come down into the basement.
Now I'm just curious. Did your parents put you down there because?
What's that?
Were you having like demons and evilness going on in the basement?
I can't discuss what went on in my lair. It's just, I can't discuss that. But let's get back to Hannah Allen.
Wait, I want to talk more about this basement.
What's that? You haven't done that at all.
Did your parents put you down in the basement because they were trying to hide you?
No, I was hiding myself.
Wait, so you were like the Hunchback of Notre Dame, hiding in the shadows, or
yeah.
he hid? Yeah. Where did he hide? He hid in like a tower,
in the bell
right?
tower.
Yeah. So did you yell from the basement? Where's my food, mother?
Yeah, I was like, Ma! Leave me alone! You know? My mother used to put my food on the top step sometimes. She did.
Come get your food, dog.
No, then when she would put it on the step, and then she would tell me, then come get your dinner.
And she'd leave it at the top of the stairs for you.
Yeah. But she usually always did that when she would go out for dinner or going out somewhere, or there was people in the house that I didn't want to talk to or I didn't want to see. So she would put it on the step so I wouldn't have to go out and see anybody.
Was there a chain that only would let you go so far to just pick up the food?
No.
No? Okay.
It wasn't that.
Wasn't that bad?
No.
And was there a bathroom down there, or did they just?
Yeah, I had a full bath.
Oh, okay. I just figured they, See, I'm playing this era music for a reason. I thought you were gonna say like you had to dig a ditch and
No.
shit in the ditch.
No.
Oh, what
I
the
had a
fuck,
full
man?
bath. I had my own refrigerator. I had my own pizza oven. So I made my own frozen pizza. It was awesome. I loved it.
Kosher pizza, right?
I put it there.
Okay. All right. We won't go there.
Right. Let's just say I didn't use any of the utensils from the house.
Okay. So you could basically do that then.
I used my own plasticware.
That's legal.
It's a fine line.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was really hoping it was going to be a good basement story, but
it was dark. It had no window.
there was.
I can tell you that much.
I was hoping you were going to be like, I masturbated so much down there, all the
Well, I did.
time. It was so scary.
It was sorry. Can't help you there. I had no window. I had one window, really, that I blocked off. And you couldn't see anything anyway. It got cold in the winter. I can tell you that much.
I
So
had
during
a
the
big
winter, I had,
fisting
like,
machine so I can fist
too
my
much lightning.
asshole in the basement. I'd only let my uncle down there so he could
No, I
finger
didn't let
me
my uncle down there either, dude.
in my pee hole.
Wow. I'm sorry it's not a good story.
All right, whatever. I was hoping it was going to be a good story.
But I used to hibernate in the winter, though. Like, I never left that day.
The winter times when I was a kid were pretty fun.
Right, but now you're an adult.
Because we hung out in the shed.
As an adult, it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Because, we used to hang out in the shed when I was a
Right.
kid. Then as a grown-up, it was just, I was just
You gotta
sitting,
go to work.
hanging
You
out
gotta
the
go to
window.
work in the fucking snow.
Oh, yeah. I used to smoke in the staircase
Where? In school?
in
Or
the
at
winter
work?
time. I would go to the roof before, like,
Right.
like in the building, as far as you can go, and I would just stand there and smoke by the door in the wintertime with my jacket on.
And you know what I used to do? I used to go up that. When we lived in my building in New York, they had 6 floors. And then on the 6th floor, there was another staircase that went to the roof. I used to leave the school, go up the stairs, and hang out until everyone left, and then go back into the house. And go back to sleep.
By the way, you see these titties in the background?
No. No, I do not.
You don't see the titties in the background?
No, I still see the dark, like the horror background.
Oh, what the fuck am I sharing with you? Oh, let me
Now I see myself scratching my head.
change. There we go. So let's do this. Yeah. All right. Now you see the
Now I
titties.
see you.
All right. Well, you see the titties in the back of me.
Oh yeah.
All right. You know whose titties those are?
No, they're not yours.
No, they're not mine.
They're not your wife.
Hold on, my dog's going nuts.
Oh, really?
What are you doing, Benicio? Come here, relax. All right. Sorry about that.
Alright, so they're not yours.
No, they're not mine. They're not my wife's.
They're not your wife.
Nope, they're not. I found the hottie, Sarah Beatty.
Really?
Yeah. And she's a writer. She's I don't think she does stand up.
You think she's a seller of TVs?
Well, she did. But the only thing I don't like is that the political, the political shit.
I am so done with all this political shit. It's like enough already. Like I see it crazy. I really can't. Did you vote?
I did vote. Not. No, I did not vote. No, I didn't vote, and because you know me, I'm not I'm not into. This is my theory on politics. Anybody
Okay.
that's like that actively involved, where they can get upset over like really upset, where it would ruin their day, and they would dedicate time to. They would basically let that person rent space in their mind for that long, and to be so angry, it makes me think that
Right.
there's something wrong with that person.
I
Because
agree.
if they can be like that with that person that they don't even really fucking know, at the end of the day, imagine what it's going to be with somebody that they know
Right.
and how crazy they can get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I stop. I don't talk to any of my family members about politics. I just can't.
No, it's stupid. But
And you know what's funny about it? You know, family members,
I
you know,
mean,
start talking to one another before this.
I will give her this though. She is very very funny, like
I
very
like her
very funny.
kids.
I do too. They are
They're
amazing,
really nice.
and she's got really pretty eyes too.
Yes, she does.
You saw them, right?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, I looked at her.
Okay, because I mean, and she's got like really big, like big eyes. I think they're blue. Yeah, they are like piercing blue. I think they can maybe be a
You
little
know back to
green.
her kids?
Oh yeah, but they're
How
huge.
big do you think they are?
I don't know. I think they're real. Maybe.
I
Yeah,
think they're definitely real.
yeah. Because she hasn't had. I
So,
don't think she's had any kids yet.
and how big do you think they are?
I'm gonna say D's.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Uh,
when a girl with natural boobs puts on with D's, they do hang, and they're a little more. There's a little more to them. They may not look it, but they are.
I can't tell you how much I would love to play with those.
Me too.
No, no, you have one. You mind? It's my turn.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Uh, I can feel them in my hand right now as I squeeze them and play with her nipples. You think she likes that?
I think so. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of me. I'm kind of ruined. I'm ruining the.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Your head is like right between two of them.
Where is it? Where's my?
Can you do another vote? Do another vote right now.
Oh,
And say, do
well,
another vote. There you go.
ugh,
I don't
that
want
was
to play
good.
those things.
Let me get.
Oh,
I know. And she voted. So this is. Let's see if I could bring the image down a little more. So this is. Oh, those are just her lips, but.
well, I like her with. I like the freckles.
And she's very funny. She's very funny, and she's
All
really
right.
pretty.
But the problem is, she's too political.
That's the only thing that kind of. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe a little bit. Like an activist. Maybe I could see her, but she's. Hold on, let me see. I've been. I mean,
Hey,
I've only read like this is one of her tweets, right? She wrote, "My sexual excuse me. I have all this hair
what's
in the
wrong with
mic.
you?
I got hair in the mic, and I keep trying to pull it out."
Stop licking yourself.
So this is one of her tweets. My sexual history is like the presidency. Tons of rich white guys, one black dude, and a piece of shit who keeps hanging around. So
I read that. I read that one too.
yeah, she is fun. I mean, she's super funny. Um,
I wonder how tall she is.
she looks tall. I'm trying to pull up a picture of her from like her full.
By the way, speaking of women, I thought you were putting that on Tinder or something.
Well, you've been away, so I haven't.
What do you need here for? You just start the ball rolling.
I can do that. No, I can do that. I will. I
All
will
right,
work on it.
all right, let's put that up, and I'll talk now. Don't you just get me up there.
This is her.
Wow, look at her.
She's gorgeous.
She really is. And she has light hair, right? Light
Yeah,
hair?
red hair. Yeah, I think she's
Oh,
a natural redhead. Yeah,
oh my God. You think the heartening lasting is right?
100%. It better.
You think there is heartening? Or you think it's linoleum?
She looks like the kind that would have maybe
An
a
alien love?
strip. I think a little bit. Yeah, she would have to have a little bit on there just to hide
I don't
the
know.
to
I don't
hide.
mind a little alien love,
She needs to hide the herpes scars from.
right?
No, I'm kidding.
Don't ask.
Just kidding. I'm
But
just
I think
joking.
alien love is okay.
I think.
I
Oh
just
yeah,
don't. I just don't know who started it. If you know what I mean.
yeah. And she's definitely she definitely works out, or she just doesn't eat.
She's really cute.
She could be into some sort of Adderall. She looks like
I
she would
want.
be into
All right,
speed.
wait. Go to the one. The third. No, hold that. Hold that one.
Uh-huh.
Hold that.
This
Okay.
one?
The third picture. Yeah, one more. Let me see that one. Wow, look at her.
I don't think that's her.
Oh, you don't think so?
No, that doesn't look like her. Redhead actress. No, that's just a regular.
Oh, so there's just that one.
Yeah,
She's really cute.
she is, and again, she's really funny, and that's what I think that's what makes her so appealing.
Right.
Let me see. See, yeah, a lot of political stuff she tweets about, which whatever. But I mean, I'm not into that whole thing, and like I said, it's not my cup of tea because everybody gets nuts.
Yeah. Let me tell you, my aunt told me something when I was up in New York. One of the reasons she's so in love still to this day to my uncle is because he makes her laugh every day.
What does he do? He does a lot of. He knows a lot of fart jokes.
No, he's just really funny.
Just a really naturally funny guy.
Yeah, my uncle that was on the show way back when I wrote the book.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a good guy. He's a character.
Exactly.
All the
And
time,
he makes her
probably.
laugh every day.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I wish I could find, I hope that I could find something what they have. I don't want that.
I just make my wife cry every day. So, maybe I
Well,
should.
then you should try the other thing.
I should.
Well, like I said to you before, when she's done with you, I'm always available.
Okay.
Just saying.
You got no, Mike. I'm totally for it, dude.
And I got no money, but
Hey, that's fine. She's she just got a new gig. I'm happy for her.
nice.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm really happy for her. Hopefully, this is gonna be a good year, man. I'm telling you, I'm hoping it would be good. Maybe get some paid gigs.
Nice.
Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's tough out there.
Yeah, no shit. Sounded nice. I need to make some more money.
I know.
You
We gotta
know?
figure it out. We gotta figure this out. Some podcasters are making like $10,000 a month, 20 grand a month.
Some
40
guys are
grand.
doing that YouTube too.
Yeah,
They're
they're
making
making
money.
buco bucks.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know what I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Everything apparently.
Obviously.
Oh man.
So
But I have to tell you that I am traveling again in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 to 3 weeks.
where are you going?
I am going back to Dallas for a long weekend.
Okay.
I leave Thursday night and I come back Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. So I won't be missing any shows. Okay?
You will not be.
Nope.
We're still
And,
gonna do it. We're gonna be
and then after that, I'm not doing any more traveling. Unless it's done till falls, I'm not going anywhere.
okay. Because we've been taking a lot of time off.
I know. It's hard, man.
And
It's hard
it
doing
fucks up our flow because we're trying to get I figured the more we could put out, the better we'll get.
Of course.
You know, and we'll figure it out. We'll see what works, and hopefully we'll.
Like to travel?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't like to leave the house.
Yeah.
It's dangerous out there.
Let me tell you something. If I could, if I really could, I would never leave my house.
If I had I wouldn't even want a house. I would be okay in an apartment. Just
No, I'm just saying anything. Like my apartment. If I had to leave my place, I would never leave.
I would totally be the same.
There's nothing I can do out there that I can't do at home anymore.
Yeah, the only thing all you really, if you want to be healthy about it, just fucking buy a treadmill or a bike a stationary bike in the house, and every day just.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No,
what do I have to exercise for?
Well, because you know what happens because you're gonna get huge, bro. You're gonna get fat and disgusting if you just sit home. That's what I'm saying. So you'd have to have a stationary bike.
Who do I have to impress?
No, but it's not about that. It's about staying alive so you can, continue to live in the house by yourself.
We're all in the diet sometime. You know?
Oh, your light's working now.
No, this is nothing like.
Oh, that's a better. Yeah, see, that's much, much better.
What do I care? I can sit every day in my sweatpants and a t-shirt. What do I need to get dressed for? I don't have to shower.
That would be nice.
And I love it.
If you can have a little jacuzzi in the house, too.
What do I need that for?
Why, you wouldn't just hang out in the jacuzzi and watch TV?
No.
No? This way you never have to go to the bathroom. You could just pee in the jacuzzi?
That's disgusting. No. And I don't like
the bubbles. The bubbles kill the
I like
urine.
on the beach. I like on the jacuzzi. That's not for me.
Mike, I had an idea, by the way.
No.
Go
ahead.
This is what I want to do. I want to film you, right, with a sex doll.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, not like a porno. We'll do Mike and the fake doll.
And when I naked?
No, you're not naked at all. It's gonna be just it'll be just a little skit that we'll do with you pushing around a sex doll in a wheelchair, and we'll take you to different places, and we'll film it. And this way we'll have some bits where people come up to talk to you, or they ask you about the doll and they ask you what her name is. You say, well, you can ask her what her name is, and do shit like that. Or if you're talking to me, can you please address my girlfriend too? Her name's Cindy.
Cindy?
Yeah.
No.
Or whatever you want to do.
Abby.
Abby?
Yeah, Abby.
Abby, that's a nice name. We'll name her Abby.
Or Penny.
Yeah, but the problem is though, it's going to be a budget sex doll.
Oh, God. And the one for like 99 cents.
No, and we're just gonna get a mannequin, and we're gonna put a skirt, and then we're gonna like drill a hole where the vagina's gonna be.
Well, she's wearing a skirt, wasn't it?
Well, we'll try to get a shot of with her skirt up and everything. Whitey likes it. Whitey likes it. Whitey likes the idea.
Yeah, I'm not feeling about that.
And we'll do, and we'll have you take it to different. We'll have you take it to some stores, maybe a massage parlor.
Yeah, a synagogue with me.
We'll, have you take it to the massage parlor,
How about
synagogue. Yeah, well, not the one you go to. We'd have to take it. We'd have to go to give her one like the one you don't go to.
Sorry, I'm just here with my wife.
I want to convert. You go. I want to convert her before I have sex with her.
Oh my God! No, it's not happening.
Why not, dude? I have it all written out, bro. I have the whole script and everything written out.
Then you should have asked me before. No.
We'll have to find somebody that looks like you to play you then.
That's fine. No,
why wouldn't you want to do it? That it's like being an actor.
No, when you send cards.
Yeah, but he's not gonna do it.
Of course not, but he looks like me.
It would be
I
funny,
look like him.
but it would be funny if you did it.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And then I have what we could do is at the end she turns into a real woman.
Really?
Yeah, and I have
And the little woman leaves me.
no, the real woman. She ends up being like a black girl,
Oh,
and you guys end up and the whole story is like she's like, Mikey, you loved me and fucked me, filled me so much with your cum that I turned into a real black woman, Abby.
okay. That was not happening.
What? I just made that up now, but
I know you did. I had seen the smoke coming out of your ears.
I was trying to think of something.
No, that's not happening.
See, I'm not a witty guy. Like when it comes down to like just saying stuff off the cuff. I'm not.
Right.
Like I'm not good. Because my mom, I was supposed to go to this thing in Orlando, and it was basically where the crowd gives you a topic, and but you don't know what any of the topics are.
Yeah, it's like an improv.
Yeah, and I would have to
Yeah.
go up there and like improv like yeah, and I can't do that.
And I,
So my mom was like, "Why don't you do it?" Because she's heard my stand up, and and they like it.
and she still loves you?
She still loves me, yeah. And I have this really bad joke about her too.
Oh my God. What, can I hear it?
I could tell you off
off
air.
there?
Yeah.
No way I'm not to know.
No, it's just it's like
I got it.
you don't want to
I
you
got it.
just don't I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do my bit on on air.
Right.
It doesn't have the same feeling, like coming to see a live show and then me just blurting it out,
You should let it all back up.
So my dick was in his mouth, So
What do you think? And you just stand up again?
of course, yeah. I told you I've been going out.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I've been going out. I've been doing my thing.
You haven't going.
It's it's going. Jokes are going. They're coming.
You're laughing?
Of course, yeah. I think so.
No one's throwing anything at you?
If if they don't, I always go to I have a bunch of go-to jokes that I can go to. But usually like if it's like Monday through Thursday, it's just testing out new stuff.
Right.
Seeing what works and
Right.
a lot of writing,
Right.
and then that's it. And then you just kind of like you figure it out, and then you figure out what works. You keep adding and adding and adding to your stuff. I'm using a lot of old stuff too. Still,
And you have it in the book?
I have like
You have like a notebook?
I
that you
do.
write
I
on
have marble. Yeah, I use marble notebooks to
black.
write for like ideas, and then like on the road, I have a little leather book where I just can jot down stuff, and then
Right.
and then my phone too. Like if I'm at work or if I'm sitting on the toilet bowl and I'm thinking of something, I'll just kind of like jot it down,
Right. Okay.
But you wouldn't. But like in reality, though, I know we talked about this, but you wouldn't bang a sex doll.
I don't know if I could. There's something about it. It's not real. So to me, what's the point? And I don't have to use my own hand. What's the difference?
Well, then you'd have a little more. It's more realistic when you're,
But it's not.
like pounding on something, because you can't pound on your hand like it's
And
like
then you
your
have
hand
to
doing
clean
the
it
work.
up. No, I don't know
Yeah,
how
you got to
do
scoop it out. You got to scoop out the cum.
it. Right, exactly. No, I don't know how to do it. You?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you?
I've scooped out my cum from real vaginas before, not just from fake
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
It's better when you suck it out.
With a straw?
No, your mouth just.
Who's writing something up there?
Who?
Someone writing something?
Yeah, Whitey. He said scoop it out.
You got a spoon, right?
No, your
Yeah,
finger.
spoon.
You gotta scoop it out with your finger and
But
like.
you never use a sex doll, right?
No, I've not yet. But if I do have the opportunity, I will.
Really?
I just don't know if I can get hard. You know, like, I wouldn't, because I asked my wife, I was like, you know, if I had sex with a sex doll, would that be considered cheating?
And she said,
She said no, but I think you're a fucking weirdo.
right.
You know,
Why would you use one to have a real one?
well, because to
That's
me, it
that's
wouldn't. I wouldn't want a real one. So to me, if I could try it and it's not cheating and she's okay with it, I would try it. I told her, I said maybe we should get one and bring it in the bedroom.
expensive,
I just,
right?
we'll get a blow up doll then.
Oh,
Or we'll get a mannequin and I'll drill a hole in where its vagina is and then I'll just fuck the hole.
then Calvin will cut you down.
I gotta smooth it out. I gotta remember to use sandpaper after I'm done.
That's right.
I only need like a little. What's the smallest size drill, Whitey? What is it? It's like a 1 bit or something like that. I don't know tools.
A half inch?
I'm not a
A half
man's
inch?
man.
A half inch?
A half inch? A quarter inch?
Yeah. 1 inch, maybe? That's just weird.
Give me a little pee hole.
That's just weird. I don't know how to do it.
You know,
Really.
I'm just curious. Like, what object do you think, like, if you were to get caught fucking,
Right.
like, if you like if somebody caught you, like, I don't know, like a fruit or no, not even a fruit, like an object, like, I'm not talking about a pillow or
Like a vacuum cleaner.
yeah, like a vacuum cleaner, like
There you go.
like if your partner saw you, like, what do you think, like, if you were with somebody, like, what would be the object that you would just leave you for and just be like, that was just fucking stupid, like, that was just disgusting, like, that you had sex with that. Because maybe a vacuum you
Not a
can,
vacuum cleaner?
I don't know, a vacuum you can kind of get away with, you know?
Was that a tailpipe?
That,
Change it.
yeah. Because then, again, it would have to be, it wouldn't just be your partner seeing it. It would be like somebody and multiple people told your partner and brought you outside and said, look,
Right. Look how sick he is.
yeah, look at what he's doing. He's fucking the tailpipe. How are you with him? And then she's going to have to be like, well, now I got to leave him because he's fucking the Mustang. You remember there was that guy, right, that we watched that
Yeah.
video on.
There was a guy on YouTube. Someone sent me a picture, a video of a guy fucking the tailpipe.
There was a couple of videos of a guy fucking a tailpipe. I remember on
Same guy? Or different
maybe
guy?
this guy. I think it was on Live Leak and it was filmed in Mexico.
I think the way I saw it was filmed in India.
There was a guy recently that got tased because
Really?
the cops were trying to. He wouldn't stop fucking the tailpipe, and the cops told him multiple times, please, not even please, just hey, stop fucking the tailpipe. You're not supposed to be, having sex with anything. Your
Can you go to
dick
jail
shouldn't
for
even
that?
be out. And
Can you
in
go to
something
jail?
else, he went to jail. They tased him and. Because he
Yeah,
wouldn't stop, and he was like a normal like white dude, like looked just like a preppy college kid.
But why didn't he go to jail? Like, what was...
Indecent exposure.
So there's no law that you actually had sex with a tailpipe.
Yeah, but once there's a crude act, then that's okay. There's got to be some there's got to be some law. Maybe it's like. Because indecent exposure, if I'm not mistaken, is when you just expose yourself.
Right.
Maybe accidentally. Indecent? No. So indecent exposure would be that you probably purposely showed yourself. You flashed somebody.
Right.
You showed your dick, to Tommy and Jesse at the park.
Right.
For indecent exposure. And
But
probably
when
child
the car
endangerment if it was children
in your own
involved.
driveway.
Like if you were in your driveway and a car rolls by and your fucking robe comes up and your dick and balls are hanging out, You know, you
But
got
you're in, but you're in your own driveway.
you're in your driveway. I don't think that's well. You know what? There was actually something that happened in Florida where a nudist was trying to he would go out, do his lawn naked. He would go out and check his mail naked. He'd work on his car naked, and people were complaining. But the guy was genuinely a nudist. He wasn't trying to, you know,
Right.
he just felt comfortable. That's how he lives his life. That's his, you know, that's his thing. That's, you know, like what he's known for, and he's proud of it because he's a, you know, a fucking nudist.
Right.
So little kids that go by can see this guy's brajol just flopping around,
I know.
you know? At least I would tell him, look, I don't want you to put on pants or anything, but just fucking put a sock over it or something. You know? I mean,
Is that enough?
because the guy was like 60, maybe
Wait,
70
so
years
is that
old.
enough? So now, I wonder if he can get arrested still.
No, they tried. The police got involved, and there's really nothing they can do. They're nudists.
Huh.
And I guess, you know,
I would have to be so high to go outside and mow my lawn naked.
I would be worried about all that shit getting so dirty. You know,
Well, that's a side one.
what if you're weed whacking and you hit something and it just flies up and hits your dick? Like that's gonna hurt.
And then you cut your dick off with a weed whacker.
That would suck.
Like you fell, like you were doing your weed, and somehow you fell, and the weed whacker fell, and it whacked off your dick.
Well, you know, once you let go of that trigger,
Like, it turns off.
and it's really long, so that would be really difficult unless you just
But-
kind of like you felt like you were holding it and you fell like over it, like
Right.
on top of it, and then you was at full power and it just fucking sliced your whole balls and dick up. I would be worried about like, you know, if you're doing it and like, you know, you hit up a couple rocks and then
Oh, yeah.
that would hurt, man.
Of course.
It would bleed. You would be bleeding. It would be. I'm like cringing right now thinking about it. Mowing your lawn, and you know, even
well, no,
working on your
cooking.
car. Even working on your car. Did you ever lean up against a hot car and
Yeah.
it with with fucking pants on? It's still warm. Can you imagine?
Without cooking.
Grease, yeah. Hot
When
grease
you're doing like saute.
or
You want to
boiling water.
saute something? Or that oil?
Yeah. You
I don't get it.
mistakenly throw a fucking piece of chicken too hard on the fucking splashes everywhere or the vegetable oil.
Ugh.
Yeah, that
You
would,
burn your shit right off.
yeah, that's not fun.
No, it's not.
I don't know what people are thinking.
I don't know either.
At least cover it or something with like, you know.
Well, you should wear what the
Well, even people in the jungle put on like they wear something. They're not
they
completely.
wear like a
naked.
little leaf.
Yeah, they something protect their cojones.
I can't even imagine.
Fucking shit, man. I don't
Oh, man. I have a question here.
Yes.
Will you or will you not watch porn at work?
Oh man. No, I would be way too nervous.
Well, do you have your own computer at work?
I have a laptop and I have a laptop and an iPad and a phone that they give me.
Okay, so, yeah, but when you're at work, are you at an office?
No, I'm in the hospital, like different hospitals.
So you're
in
walking
my
around
car.
a lot.
Yeah.
So it would be like, alright, so let's say you had an office when you watch porn.
No. I would just do it
What?
on my phone and go into the bathroom, the work bathroom, and pound out.
When you actually at work? I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah,
You have?
I've done it. Yeah, of course I've done it
No.
in the bathroom.
What's so hot that you're doing it at work?
I'm a sick man. I'm sorry.
Well,
I am
I'm
a
finding
chronic
this out.
masturbator.
I'm finding this out, and I'm not sure
But I don't
if
do
I,
it like I
if I
won't
have
do it.
still be friends with you.
I wouldn't be able to do it in a risky place. You know? Like that doesn't do anything for me. Like it's got to be like in a locked bathroom with no windows, and there's a lot of those in the hospital, you know.
Okay. I
So
definitely,
it's easy, and
I
it's
mean,
not like every day. It's just maybe
yeah, I got it once in a while. Yeah, I got it.
you just because sometimes it's slow, so I'm hanging out in the car, and then like I watch videos, and this is what happens. It's not that I'm like I'll just put on like funny fail videos or like I'll watch like just stupid stuff, and then I'll see something and I'll be like, oh, that's pretty hot, and then it'll just kind of escalate from there, like I'll watch more and more of those types of videos, like, and then when I get to World Star, that's when the problem starts because if you watch it long enough, they have all these like twerking videos, and you're watching that, and you're like, oh man, what the fuck, and then you're like, I'm bored, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's your go-to?
Xhamster.com.
All right, so what's your go-to, like, um, category?
You're gonna think I'm gross.
Oh, no. All right, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Oh, God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's mom and son.
What?
Yeah, I like the mom and son. I don't know why. I'm a sick fuck.
Wow.
Like in my mind, I know they're not. You know.
But, oh. All right. Listen, no judge. I'm not judging you. You're a judge-free area.
But everybody
So,
else can.
yeah, I'm not going to judge you. So, we'll leave it at that.
Well, look at
Uh,
this guy. I'm not this guy though. This is a civil
who's this
servant.
guy?
This is a civil servant. This is where our tax money is going
Oh, awesome.
to pay people to watch porn at work. And I guess he infected the U.S. government's network with malware because of it.
Oh, my God. So that was his life problem. Not that I'm watching porn at work, that I would affect the whole system, and they'll find out that it was my fault. That's what would get me. Not the fact that I'm watching it, just the fact that, wait, now there's malware on the computer, and it's my fault.
There was another guy. I believe he logged in. I think it was like almost 5,000 hours. Now, 5,000 hours is a lot of hours because I don't know about you, but it takes me 30 seconds. I don't even watch the full thing. I skip right to penetration.
Right.
I don't fuck around. I just want to get it done. I'm not going to sit there and make a big thing about it, The best way to do it is if you're in the bathroom, right? I'm going to give you guys some advice. If you're doing it in the bathroom and you have you're in like a stall, now preferably it would be good if no one was in the stall when you do it.
Right.
But
You would hope.
yeah, what you do is for easy cleanup, you start your business, on the bowl, right? And then when you're ready to blow your load, you shoot up really fast. You kind of bend down and you push your penis over the bowl so that you come in the bowl. And then you just kind of let it all shoot in there, right? You're done, and then you just flush the bowl, and that's it. You use a little toilet paper, and you're good to go.
All right.
Did I just blow your mind?
I
just blew your mind.
I still wrap my head around you going to watch Mom and Son porn. I still trying to wrap my head around
Don't
that.
judge me. I'm
not judging.
I told you I'm sick. I got problems.
I'm not judging you.
I got real big issues.
Have you had sex at work?
When I was younger, yes, I had.
I did that. That I did. In my old job. I was with my girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and we went out to dinner, and I had her back to the office.
I don't believe you.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Finish the story. I'm just messing with you.
I had her back to do some paperwork, and I said to her, no, I only want that sex. No, it worked. So she said, all right, let's do it. And I talked to her on my desk. It was awesome.
That was great. That's nice. That's hot.
The only down part was I had to use a condom. I
Yeah.
hate condoms.
But you know what? You're lucky because there's a getting something from somebody is the worst.
Yes, I know.
Can you imagine?
I didn't get a punch,
That is true.
right?
You would have been a daddy.
Yeah, well, we all know how that would work out. I can't even take care of myself more than take care of a son
You know,
or a daughter.
it's like one of those things where, if you were to have a kid, right?
Yeah,
It just would have been like, how do I say it? Like if you did have a kid, like you did get her knocked up, right? And you were a daddy, like you really think that it would be that different for you from now? You would have probably had to get like a real job.
well, I had no job back then.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Like maybe you would have had to like go and go back to school at the time
Right.
and
I had a good job. I was making decent money. And dude, I was flying to California like every month to see her
oh
before she moved to New York. Yeah, I was flying back and forth all the time. I was making decent money back then.
so you could have had a family.
Yeah, I think I could have. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't on disability. I wasn't on anything. I was making my own money. You know?
How old were you when you got on
I had a nice
disability?
car. I had a nice car back then.
Mike, how old were you when you got on disability?
My mid-30s, early 30s, something like that.
That's cool. I'm
Actually,
looking to get on
It was
disability.
probably around 2006, I want to say. 2006, 2007, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So I was making good money, and I had a lot of debt at the time.
Did you watch porn at work then?
No. I never watched one on my office computer.
But
I was always afraid of getting like that malware or downloading some virus. That's what, it's not the fact that I was in court watching porn. I didn't care about that. It was the fact that I was in court downloading some virus.
See, but you can imagine how this guy felt. I mean, he worked for the U.S. government, and then all of a sudden they carry out this audit, and he's like shitting his pants.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that.
He's like, holy shit. He's like, I just fucking jerked off in the office, and I'm going to get caught. Because nobody watches porn and doesn't just jerk off to it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, when you sit there and you do it like on a work computer.
Right. You want to watch it for a little while.
Yeah. When I had my own
Yeah.
office, I used to bang them out all the time. I was
Really?
young. I was young and fucking full of cum, man. I was,
Yeah.
I still am. I'm not young anymore, but
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
I just, like a guy that masturbates like that much. There was a guy, another guy that, another story about a guy watching porn, and he logged, I told you, 5,000 hours. That's a lot. That dude, that's so many hours. Like that's a lot of like
That's
masturbation.
like that's like an illness, no?
Yeah, that's like a chronic masturbator, man.
Like an addicted to porn.
Like a guy like that, if he was to die, the only thing that they would be able to identify him by would be his semen. Can you imagine? Like, how sad is that?
Can you
like-
can be identified, right?
Yeah, like if he like if his house like burnt up, like and he just like roasted like and nobody knew that he lived there, and the only way to identify him would be by his semen, because it would be everywhere. Like he probably like in the corners, like there would be that would be the only way to identify the guy. Like that would be horrible. How
It
horrible
wasn't
would that be,
horrible.
right? How horrible would it be if you like if the only thing they could identify you was by is by semen, like traces of semen,
It's kind of sad. Yeah, no. It's
jerk
sad.
off,
Very sad.
jerk off, and just rub it into the carpet.
Like,
Which,
no.
by the way, I have an issue with that because I know Mark the Bagger said that, and I
And what?
actually jerk off and rub it in the carpet, and that was actually my joke for years. For years about how I jerked off and rubbed it into the carpet with my foot in the same spot.
Such no idea.
And XJJ, no, he didn't take it. It's just, he, people are going to think I took it from him, but I really didn't. UXJJ, I wrote that so long ago.
Okay.
Which, by the way, JJ told me about a funny story.
Okay.
He was on the ferry today,
Right.
and he had real bad diarrhea. He went to He went to Chinatown,
Okay.
and he had like one of the pho's, the beef, the beef pho or whatever the fuck it is, or some beef noodle soup.
Oh. Okay.
So he he eats this, and it's like amazing. He sent me a picture of it, and it looked really good. And I was like, oh, that looks really good. So on the way back, he had this massive diarrhea because he missed the bus. So he had to hop on the ferry, and he had this fucking massive diarrhea, right? It was like brown mud, he said. It was like mud, and he couldn't get off the bowl because he was in so much agony and pain. And he was just like constant shitting, like just mud, this brown fucking mud. So finally, like the boat docks, they're kicking everybody off the boat. A guy comes in. He's like, "Listen, you gotta go. You gotta get out of here." He's like, "Listen, you gotta give me 5 minutes." They had to literally like there was 3 guys standing at the door waiting for him to come out, and they literally dragged him, escorted him off the fucking boat. Poor guy, man.
Yeah.
Like, what do you like? What are they supposed to do? Like, if a guy has to shit and he's in the bowl, like,
What do you gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
they're standing like waiting out there. I'm like, but how could they? First off, why would anybody stand around and smell your shit? Obviously somebody's sick in there, and
Right.
and I don't know. Maybe they thought he was doing heroin or something, but
Well, no, I don't.
he wasn't. But maybe that's what they get a lot of.
I couldn't imagine being out and about and having diarrhea. I couldn't. I don't know.
Oh, I can.
I'm always afraid. That's why I don't eat certain food. But I'm always afraid that I won't be near the bathroom.
I didn't realize as I got older that it's difficult to have coffee in the morning, very very early, and take the bus right away. Don't do that.
Why? Why?
Because if the coffee will make you shit, and then you're gonna have to get off the bus and take a shit. There's something about the movement and the coffee and riding the bus that if you do it early in the morning, you will definitely explode your pants. And there's been a bunch of times I've had some scares because when we first moved down here, my wife had the car, and I was
Right.
taking the bus because in New York, you took the bus, and I was going back to school. So I would take the bus early in the morning to go to school, thinking, I'll be okay. So the first time was the worst, probably one of the worst days of my life. Because I woke up, I was so happy, I'm like, it's my first day of class. It's early. I got an early class. I got a cup of coffee, have an empanada. They had this little Cuban place next door. And I went. I'm waiting for the bus. And, hey, everything's going to be all right. About 10 minutes into the bus ride, right, I start feeling like I got a fart, And
no.
I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, shit.
So when you asked the question,
yeah.
Was the bus packed?
The bus started getting packed. When I started, and then I started getting more uncomfortable because somebody sat next to me,
right?
And then there was some people that was standing around, and I'm in the window seat, so I'm trapped. And and then it started filling up more and more and more, and at this point, I'm farting, I'm trying so hard to let out these farts. So I don't shit my pants,
Right.
And they smelled like they smelled, and I'm pretty sure that they knew it was me. Because I would do this little thing where I would kind of like clench my butt cheeks and lift up a little bit, and then I would just kind of like clench them and try to just let the gas out. And like open my butthole just a little bit, So there's enough for air to get out, but no poop.
Right.
And just and you just kind of let it out.
Right.
And I can only do that so many times till it just got to a point where it was painful, where like I felt like it had to come out or else like something was gonna like pop. In my abdomen, like it was that bad. So so finally, like I'm like, fuck, I gotta go. So I get off. Now it's super early in the morning, so there's not a lot of stuff open.
Right.
And
right.
So I get off the bus. I didn't know where I was, right? So I get off and I'm looking around and all these places are like just opening. And I'm like, hey, can I use your bathroom? No, I'm sorry, you can't use the bathroom. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, here I am, like waddling down the street, like trying my best, trying my best, not to let anything come out. And meanwhile, like I'm in, like it hurts, like it's not fun anymore. It's not, it's not like like gas or like you feel. It's like I'm in pain, because. Right. I'm holding this shit in. It's got to come out, and it is not good. And when you get that in your stomach, where you just kind of you feel it's the diarrhea, and you get that feeling in your stomach, and it's not even in your stomach. It's right in your in your groin. You know what I'm talking about? Like right in your lower intestine, in your groin. It's not in your stomach. It's in your groin, and that it's fucking diarrhea. That it's going to be explosive. When you let it go, it's going to pop, right?
Yeah.
And I got this feeling. So I'm fucking freaking out. None of the stores are open. I'm ready to pull down my pants and fucking go right in an alley somewhere or a corner or behind the fucking dumpster. I'm not even thinking about wiping my ass at this point because I'm thinking about I'll just take my fucking sock off. I will fucking wipe that shit up, and I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to miss my fucking first day of class. And that's what I'm thinking, right? So I finally found this bar, right? I see this bar, and I see that the lights on, and I just walked in there, and I opened up the door, and I have a backpack on, and I'm looking at the lady, and I'm like, ma'am, may I please use the bathroom? I am going to shit my pants. And she looked at me, she smiled, and she goes, the bathroom's right over there. So it turns out it's a bar. They're open till like they're open till like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
I think they were even open 24 hours. And she was really nice. And I told her I didn't make a mess in there when I left, and I apologized. And she's like, "Don't worry about it." I told her I wasn't homeless.
Well,
I had the I had the backpack on, I had my cap on and my beard, and I could pass for like a homeless guy,
Nah, no, no, homeless.
No, well, I mean, I guess maybe I had like just like I didn't have dirty jeans on, you know, but I don't know. So that is where it can get very tricky.
That's some story.
Yeah, and Jay had shit his pants too. So thanks, Jay, for my story and your story. Appreciate it. He was supposed to call in and tell the story, but fuck him.
But that is definitely some story. I have to say. Listen, I feel you because I have some stomach issues that I'm dealing with, and I hear you. Well, you gotta go, man. You just gotta go.
You gotta go,
know?
man. It's not fun.
It's not fun at all. I don't wish it on anybody, you know. But yeah,
Speaking of shitting pants,
you should have
Ever
hold
run
that
out of
number
toilet
down
paper?
there.
Huh?
Fun?
Ever squirted
that's right.
diarrhea in your pants?
yeah, I figured I would play Shit Happens.
All right, go ahead.
Shithappens.com. That's shithappens, not the porn site.com.
Ever run out of toilet paper? Ever squirted diarrhea in your pants? Have you ever thought it was a fart and poop came out? While in a meeting, a restaurant, in intimate moments? Like so many Americans, there have been times when no one is there to call during an unfortunate case of explosion in your pants. Well, now there is someone to call. At Shit Happens, our trained and highly skilled fecal experts will come to you. Got the office squirts? Shit Happens can help. With our app, we can use your GPS location to find which stall you're in to deliver quality service. On a date and ate too much curry? Now you gotta lay some pipe and there's no toilet paper? And not just poop. On the rag and you're at the club and you bleed through your pants? Well, Shit Happens can help. They specialize in all things that come out of your body at the wrong times. Call them at 1-800-555-2756 or visit their website at shithappensnotthepornsite.com. That's shithappensnotthepornsite.com because we happen whenever shit happens.
Yeah, big money right there. It's one of our sponsors.
Yeah, great sponsor.
And I remember thinking about it. I was when I was sitting on the bowl when I was having some massive diarrhea at that bar bathroom.
Right.
That's when I came up with this idea for Shit Happens.
That was great.
I said, wouldn't it be a great idea if somebody can deliver a fresh new pair of underwear? You know.
Right.
I would like to make, if I could, a diarrhea-proof underwear. Where you could,
well, in that just Pampers?
But they don't look like Pampers. They're underwear that will hold in all the diarrhea and smell. So if you had to go and you did have an accident, or if you sharted, that it would absorb it and clean it, and you could wait to get to the appropriate time and place to change those underwears.
Well, they had the 10 adults that look like underwear.
They should have shit pads, like how women have, like maxi pads.
Right.
They should have shit pads.
The problem with that is you don't know when you'll need them.
Well, no, you just leave them on.
So I wear it every day?
Well, I mean, like if you're going to like some type of Mexican joint or someplace where you're gonna be eating or drinking a lot, maybe.
Right.
Or if you're unsure, if it's like if you're in a, if you're in like a odd neighborhood and you're not too sure the sushi and you just if you have one in the car, you just we're going to the sushi place. I've never been here before. Maybe we should put on as for extra protection, put on our shit pads.
Yeah.
Honey, did you bring the shit pads, honey, with you? Of course, dear.
Of course I have them.
I have them right here. I always carry them.
I know you only got one.
And I even got one for little Jimmy, too.
I don't know. It's just weird.
No, I know. I know. Oh,
Oh,
I had
man.
I had a joke. I did that. I forgot to write.
Okay.
Well, not that I forgot to tell you about and give you. It was the Ronnie joke. It was Ronnie is 69. I don't know if I should have brought Ronnie a dildo or a diaper.
See, that wasn't good.
Yeah,
Ah,
I know.
that wasn't great. Oh, my God. That wasn't awesome.
Next time when he turns 96, we'll
And they let him back on. Right?
I don't know. I think maybe they'll stay on for another 3 years.
No, I mean, if they let me on.
I think they'll let you on again.
You think so?
Yeah, why not? You did awesome, man.
Thank
Oh,
you.
and I heard the Hugh Jackman. I love Wolverine. For Hugh
Yes.
Jackman, yeah, it was good.
I added that line.
Yeah, that's great. It was awesome.
But my favorite one was Mariah
No,
Carey.
yeah. Did she come on already?
No. But I
No, you
she's
can't
probably
talk.
coming-
You can't
she's
talk.
probably coming on next week.
Oh, you can't talk about it.
Who's listening to the show?
I'm just saying, you know.
Never mind.
Yeah, you
It
can't.
wasn't Mariah Carey. It was
You can't tell you.
it was Whoopi Goldberg. That's what I meant.
Oh. You're.
No one listens to my show.
It doesn't, but you know, but okay, for maybe the 30 people that download it, they'll know.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm in trouble now.
Yes, you are.
See, you let me in, and look what happened.
And you just fuck it up.
Never.
I wasn't. That's why when you started saying, I'm like, no, don't do it.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so high right now. You guess what?
You're hungry.
Guess what? Yes! I'm hungry. Calzone, take me away.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
I was, I'm getting really upset about all this stuff.
Okay.
You can't say anything anymore.
No, you can't.
You can't say
It's all-
anything.
It's all for that.
It's disgusting.
It really is. In
There
fact, we can call the show worse. Country and ridiculous.
It's disgusting. I do have to say, you can't say anything without somebody getting offended or taking it, or with their words. I know they could be hurtful when they're said in a hurtful manner, but
Okay.
look, retarded, for instance. Okay, I like that word. I don't know why I like that word, but it is a solid word. You can describe so many things as being retarded. You can describe a pizza as looking retarded. You can describe a spoon as retarded, like a retarded spoon, or a retarded person, or a retarded hairdo.
Wait. How is a spoon look retarded?
It looks retarded. It's all weird and stuff. It looks like it's all retarded.
Can't you
Now
say
that doesn't
though?
that doesn't mean it's stupid. It just means it's off. There's something wrong with it. And so you say it's retarded. It's and I get it. I get it. If you said, like, I think would be derogatory is Down syndrome. That is Down syndrome.
Well, that's what it is.
That means that you're Down syndrome, like you're all down and shit. Like that, to me, like, is a droopy face. It's all down, droopy down face. Droopy Down syndrome face. Retarded. Retarded is not retarded. They have an association. What is it, Mike? The Association for Retarded Citizens,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
How come they can say it? Because they're retarded, so they're allowed to say it? I guess so.
Uh,
Like other retarded people can call retarded people.
right. Well, the same thing with the N one, also, right?
Yeah, but but here's the thing, Mike. The N word is a little different, you know,
Why?
because retarded people weren't like people love retarded people. No one's ever been mean to a retarded person before, you know,
And so about that?
or like enslaved them. Like no one enslaved retarded people, you know. No one, held them down and said you can't do this, you can't do that, because they really can't do any of that stuff
Why not?
because they're retarded. So we're not holding them back. It's just they are who they are, and we love them for that. We love them for being retarded. So why can't we use the fucking word? I love retarded people. I will hug and kiss and embrace a retarded person anytime, and I will always do that. And we should be allowed to use that word. I think it's a positive word.
You can't. No. I disagree with you on that one.
What about a chink in the armor? Like what they said about that Yankee pitcher.
Who knows that?
They said they referred to him as a chink in the armor for Tanaka here.
Really?
But you know what? I know I know the announcers. I'm gonna see if I can play it. Hold on, let me see if I can play it. Where is it?
On the strength of 17 first-place votes, the Braves' Brian Snitker won the National League Manager of the Year award over the Brewers' Craig Counsell.
No, that's not it. I thought they were going to be able to play it. So anyway, I could just. Oh, hold on. So Tanaka is a pitcher for the Yankees, right?
Right.
And he was referred to as a little chink in the armor here for Tanaka. So basically, what he's saying is, he's just having a little, he's getting a little dinged up out there,
Right.
He's not saying it. He's not calling the guy a fucking chink. And there's a whole big thing about it. So I guess Darling responded, said, obviously he didn't realize that, what he said could be offensive. And he said that maybe the choice of words, but he said it was unintentional. And I believe the guy, I mean, he's an announcer. These guys are trying to think of tons of shit to say. They don't want to say the same fucking thing over and over and over again,
It's hard to know stop.
Like, I mean, the same announcer said to Barry Bonds, he said that cotton-picking fucking N-word. But that's okay because, that's it's baseball. He's got to think of shit to say. And they're running out of things to say.
It's hard to come up with stuff all the time.
It is. Constantly coming up with new words, and you're talking constantly for, those games.
How long does baseball need? 4 hours?
That could be 3-4 hours, yeah.
And when it goes into overtime. Right?
Yeah, then it could be, then you could be pulling an all-nighter.
Right. So
Until
you gotta
somebody
come up
scores.
with-
Yeah.
It's hard to talk. Listen, I say that we as a nation are becoming too political correct. It's overboard. It's ridiculous.
It is.
It
is ridiculous. And, with everybody getting so upset and everybody is protesting everything,
It's ridiculous.
it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, Mike.
It's like nothing.
And the worst part is that they're protesting Jesus. They are protesting Jesus. Yeah.
You saw that flag, right? With the cross on it? That's a known white supremacist symbol. So them going
Wow.
pushing their Christianity on people who aren't even necessarily Christian, their obsession with their holiday.
Everybody's
their
a Nazi. Everybody's a Nazi now. Dude, these anti-5 people. Everybody is a
with freedom of
Nazi.
speech marks that they want to hurt people.
Unbelievable.
Look, he looks Spanish. He's not a Nazi.
Because they are
Jesus.
more
What was
obsessed
that?
with their rights than they are the basic decencies that people deserve. These people have a disdain for human rights.
This day ain't a dead day. This ain't no funeral. This is a party for our Lord and Christ Jesus. Jesus Christ.
He forgot who he was. I'm so high, I
my
forgot who I'm
God.
here for. These guys are assholes.
That's the problem with those people are the problem with our society. You know?
These guys are doofuses.
I can't. I don't even want to entertain them. They're so dumb.
But, they would, to me, it's like, why would you go and protest? This is why you don't fuck with Jesus. That's why you.
Oh, nah. You got hit by a car.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Look at the irony.
Oh my God, so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it is. You know?
Is it? Yeah. Hold on, I want to see it again. This is why you don't mess with Jesus Christ. She was trying to fuck with his day.
Oh my God. That karma, right?
Yeah.
Karma? Karma will get you.
Boom!
Karma will get you.
Oh! Nice. Right there.
Oh my God.
Boom. See that? Wow.
Oh my God. Karma is a bitch.
Jesus was like, you ain't messing with my day.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever, bitch.
Oh man.
A red car. And the guy was a carpenter, too. The guy that hit her was on his way to a carpenting job.
You trying to stop. You know?
Well, how can he couldn't have seen her? She just came out of nowhere. That's you don't just run. This is like she probably felt so privileged.
Oh, that's no one died. I know it's a guy.
No, it's a girl. Her social justice shield. She thought it was gonna save her.
Yeah, stop showing it. Nothing like it.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Ooh, maybe she broke her leg.
I can't watch it anymore.
All right.
Dumb. Stupid. It's so dumb. It's so dumb.
When I saw that, I was so mad. I'm like, look, I'm not. Look, at the end of the day, I don't have really a religion that I follow, or, you know what I mean. But I don't. To each his own, man. Fucking why you gotta rain on everybody's fucking parade? Not everybody's a goddamn Nazi. Maybe Trump is not a Nazi. Maybe
Nazi.
I know he's not a Nazi, but it's just I don't know, man. Just all this shit it's getting crazy, and the fact that everybody's getting involved, and it just blows my mind, man. I mean, all these celebrities, why? I don't know. Be fucking funny, make shows, be entertainment.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with this stupidity. Deal with this. Yeah, I totally agree. Actors and singers, entertainers, just do what they do. Entertain us. I don't need to hear about your political opinions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who cares?
Exactly. I'm not watching you to hear the political. I'm watching you so I can entertain. So on that note, for entertaining, right?
Yes.
Why don't we do our cover song of the week?
Okay.
All right?
Let's do it. But first, I found this guy. He's going to make your penis bigger, Mikey.
get the fuck out of
Yep.
here.
He's gonna touch it. He's gonna rub it a little bit, and he's gonna make your penis grow.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Look, see?
Yeah,
He's
okay.
touching them.
Yeah. And how do you find the stupidest thing is beyond me. Really is.
I like that. I thought that was a great video. I've watched it about 10 times.
10 times?
Kind of a turn on, actually.
Oh, you need help. You need help.
Mike, what was the name of the
my
band again? What was the name of that?
Oh my god, you need help, buddy.
What was the name of the band
Oh my god.
that you sent me? Remember?
Why I have pulled out? Hold on.
I can't remember. In the meantime, I'll. This is Claudia Stovia. Help me out with this bit.
Are you tired of Tinder and frustrated with Match.com? Then you should try Wanna Fuck, the all-new dating app that's straightforward when you wanna fuck. Wanna fuck but don't want the headache of spending dough on a chick who may or may not blow you at the end of the night? Well, Wanna Fuck is your place to go. Skip the dinner and expensive movie tickets. When you don't want to Netflix and chill, then the Wanna Fuck app is right for you. Meet sexy ladies who wanna fuck. If you got the herpes, then look no further and try our Herpes Wanna Fuck app for those of you with sores that won't go away but still wanna fuck. Try it free for 30 days. Wanna Fuck, the new way of dating.
I fucking do it, bro! I fucking do it!
I sent it to you again.
All right. Whiskey. Oh, okay. Tennessee whiskey. Pork tornadoes. That's a cool name. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
The name alone is cool.
Tennessee whiskey. Pork tornadoes. Yeah. That is a cool name. I like that name. Pork tornadoes. Pork tornadoes cover. Wait, why is it Tennessee? This is the cover, right? Tennessee whiskey, the pork tornadoes cover.
I just listen to the name of the song, and it's by the Pork Tornadoes.
Is it this? Is it this?
My nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. Then you rescued me from reaching for the bottle and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine.
I like it. So
I did good.
This is the Pork Tornadoes. That's the name of the band, right?
Right.
And the name of the song is Tennessee Whiskey.
Yeah.
All right, I can dig it. I'd like to hear the original actually, because I'm curious now.
That was by, I believe, sang by, hold on, I'll tell you real quick. Cliff Stapleton. You heard of him?
No. I'm assuming he's a country singer.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That's the original guy.
Let me see.
Oh, I'm just leaving.
This is wait. So who does the original?
I thought it was Chris Stapleton. He's a country singer. But it looks like
in the ballroom.
I'm just curious.
Tell me what you're playing.
So I'm playing. This is Chris Stapleton sings Tennessee Whiskey.
Right, but actually, I'm looking here, and it's not, he's not the original singer.
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering who's the original.
Hold on, I have it right here. George Jones. Is that the original?
George
I want to hear yours. I want to hear of mine.
I like it. I like it. So, all right. So I found the song. I found the song, Mike. Now it's not a cover, right?
Oh.
But
And the mood on it?
but I am so impressed. I was so impressed with this song, and it's Lou Reed. You know who Lou Reed is?
Of course I do.
Okay, so they teamed up with Metallica.
Okay.
And I mean this. Oh my God, it's so different. See, this could either be two things. It could be the worst thing they ever did, or it could be just the most boldest, the most different style of metal that ever existed, spoken word style. You ready for it?
I guess.
All right. This is the live version. Oh, actually, I mean, the songs are so long, right? But hold on, let's see if I can.
You is no beginning.
What's the name of the song?
You're not really
Dragon.
there. Hallucination. I thought you were listening. Hallucination.
Like it's off a little bit, but it's so like the words and the music. It's actually some of the songs are pretty sad, but just listen. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I'm not getting what song is that a song?
Listen, just
I
listen.
thought you were listening. Hallucination. I understand you think you're above it. The adolescent sense of the sky, the feeling of billowing heartbeats, the fingertips run through your hair.
I'm not getting it.
They run through your hair, hallucination.
Let's listen. It's still Metallica.
The winner in heartbreak. The winner in caring. The winner
It's like spoken word metal style.
in every minuscule method of wearing your heart on your sleeve.
I don't get it.
A red
It's hot. You know, it took me a couple times to listen to it, but
I don't get it.
but as a musician and a world-renowned poet, I could totally
You're a
relate.
renowned poet? Yeah. I doubt it. By the way, my song, The Tennessee Whiskey, are you listening?
Yes.
Was first performed in 1981 and it was sung by Dean Dillon.
Dean Dillon?
Dillon.
Hold on, I'm going to grab some of these Fritos.
Oh, can I have some?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you. I love Fritos. Yeah, so that's what he composed. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was one of the composers of that song.
Who? Who is it? What's his name again?
Dean, D-E-A, and
Uh-huh.
the last name is Dillon. I told you, D-I-L-L-O-N or A-N.
There it is. I want to hear. I want to hear this original.
You can find him?
I got him right here.
Oh, I used to spend my nights in a bar. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bar.
Oh. The guy is actually sang the song. His name is David Allen Coe.
Wait.
David Allen Coe. Tennessee Whiskey is a little country song written by Dean and Linda and is originally recorded by the American country music artist David Allen Coe.
There he is.
With his album of the same name.
I used to spend my nights out in a bar room.
I used to spend my time in a bathroom.
Liquor was the only love I know.
Masturbation was only the love I know. We need to do a song over this, Michael, you and I, like a duet.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But you rescued me.
But this is the video that you're playing.
There's no
That's
video.
The video you're playing.
I don't want to get taken off YouTube.
Brought me back.
I'm trying to do it like so. Okay, whatever. We'll probably get taken off of YouTube anyway. They'll make me edit. They'll make me mute it.
It's 9 o'clock then. So it doesn't matter.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Show's over.
Yeah, it's over.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for listening.
It's been fun.
It's been a good old time.
It's been a hoot and Annie.
It's been a hoot.
It's been a hoot and Annie. Right? A hoot and Annie.
What the fuck are you recording me for, cocksucker?
What the
You ain't
hell is
never
that?
what's going on before? What the fuck are you recording me for, cocksucker?
Oh, that's right.
You ain't never what's going on before? Night beer?
Nice.
Got any beer? What the fuck are you recording me for, cocksucker?
Wait, is this the promo? Is this the promo? Let me see. This is it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no, that was the. Where's the ending promo? I can't find it. Is that it?
Because I believe that white people are born into not being human.
No, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
That's not it either.
I fucking do it, bro. I fucking do it.
No, that's not it either. All right. Well, anyway, everybody, have a good night. Thank you. Follow Mike at Marfon. No, I'm sorry. Follow Mike on YouTube at Marfon Mike. Just go to YouTube and type in Marfon Mike, and you will see a little face that looks like Marfon, and just click on it and hit subscribe. And there's a little bell on there too as well that you can hit, and that'll give you, like notifications when we come on. Also on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. We've had a couple of new followers lately. Thank you so much. We've had a couple follows on Twitter And you can also follow Mike at Diamond_Mike23. Or just go to the search bar, type in Marfon Mike, and you should be able to find them. There's two different Marfon Mikes, but you'll know which one is the real one. It's the one that says...
I am the one and only.
The one and only. And the other one that's there, it is. It says it specifically. It's not Marfon Mike to follow Marfon Mike on this one. That guy's a political guy that likes to say a lot of stuff about Trump.
No.
And he has that right, as everybody does. Fuck you. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Good night. Cutting out.
We're cutting you out. If I can get this to play.
On NNN Radio.
Oh, I forgot. I made that for NNN.
Oh, man. What's wrong
On
with you?
NNN Radio.
On NNN Radio.
On NNN Radio.
On NNN Radio.
NNN Radio.
NNN Radio. Say it, Mike, and I'll cut it up and I'll use it.
NNN Radio.
NNN Radio.
NNN Radio.
I think I got a cool song for us to play out to.
I hope so.
Oh, I love the song. Okay.
Bless you. Me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
This fucking guy!
Yep.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Later, Mike.
Later, man. Peace.
Peace.
I fucking do it, bro! I fucking do it!
Now go home and get your fucking shine box. Now go home and get your fucking shine box. Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Hit him with the high! Hit him with the high!
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Sloppy.
I fucking do it, bro! I fucking do it! This fucking guy!
Fuck it right in the pussy. Fuck it right in the pussy. Fuck it right in the pussy.
Now Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
I'll fucking do it, bro! I'll fucking do it! This fucking guy!
Are you scared? Are you alone? Did you get knocked up by the wrong guy? Or are you just a whore? Well, mobile abortion is the place to go. Don't feel like getting dirty looks at the abortion clinic? Or are you just too fucking lazy to take a drive? Well, ladies, mobile abortion comes to you. Our trained Mexican migrant suction specialist will abort your unborn child easily and pain-free. Book your appointment today at Mobile Abortion. Before they build that wall and kick dreamers out, you can turn your dream of not being pregnant into a reality. Check out that website, abortthatbaby.com. Abortthatbaby.com.